Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're here this morning for the daily Lenormand card spread reading. I'm Ros Boundy Psychic. Tripped over my tongue then. I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, as my psychic medium self today, because we can put on different hats, can't we? So here we are to do the reading. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here this morning on a cool morning. It did start out with a little bit of sunshine, but now it's gone back to grey skies. So, that's what winter is. Well, it's what weather is, isn't it? We're going to whiz over to the cards now. I have got them ready and prepared. So here we go. Oh, whoops, I didn't check the alignment. But there we go. It's close enough. Close enough. And I haven't got I've got peanuts under the table now. So you're going to have to put up with that alignment. And I need to, because of that, shift that and put that there. Yeah, she's under the table, so I'll just do me as little. I'll go shrink. What a good way to shrink. Anyway, we're here with the daily Lenormand card spread. This is the Gilded Referee Lenormand deck, the one I have been using most frequently over the last nearly 4 years. And I'm going to show you the Owl card for this morning. So that beautiful Owl wisdom. Today I choose joy. And it's so cute. So cute. Beautiful. I was watching a gorgeous little video. It's not very big when it's like that, is it? But that's all right. It's overlooking our cards. I was watching a cute little video, and the owl is sort of turning its head really like a contortionist. It looked absolutely gorgeous. Someone was patting it, and it looked so beautiful. Now, we've also got Stephen here. Good morning, Stephen. And we've got Caitlin as well. Good morning, Nikki. Yep, now again, I feel like the romper room, but this is a better one. Sort of, yes. And good morning to Kay and Nikki. You love the owl cards, aren't they gorgeous? They really are, each and every one. Well, I like all sorts of cards. There's just so much discovery in what we have as the skills and talents that people share in artworks, like we've got here with the beautiful designs, and the words that we can share that really have good, have meaning. Words do have meaning, but they only have the meaning that we put to them, the same as what our interpretations here are going to be when you tap into your spiritual connections. Connect with your spirit guides right now. Just say, give me a hand, understanding these as I'm putting them forward. And oh my goodness. Oh, your daughter's Kay. Your daughter's dog's hanging on by a thread this morning. Oh, poor Baba, poor puppy. Poor heart goes out because I know the concern and worry that that can be. I'm getting tears in my eyes. So, healing energy is going out straight away, doing a bit of vibing. Okay, here we go. 5 cards. It's in the spread of the crosses in the home space. We've got the lilies in the workspace. We've got the choices card in that unexpected space. We have the home in our role space, and we've got the ring in the outcome space, or what I like is the pivot. It is pivot. Thanks for that sharing, Caitlin. So hugs to Kay. And yes, you do understand, don't you, Caitlin? And, oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. So, with the cross in the home space, what we're actually letting go of, we are, this is about responsibilities, beliefs, that all of that sort of thing, what we believe we need to be doing in life, and it can be what is our passion and that, but it can also be what is our duty and what is our responsibility and what should I be doing. That word should, which I'm not ultra keen on at times. As I've grown up, I've discovered, there isn't a should, just do or be or, make those decisions. And good morning to you, Brenda. Lovely to see you here too. And Keza, good morning. Yes, you are here. You are. You've mentioned it. Thank you. And you don't always, not just because you're here doesn't mean you have to put your comments in the comment stream. It's lovely to see that you do, because I like sharing them like this. And thanks from Kay for those well wishes for the puppy and you, because it's concerning, isn't it? And it's been a big week for you at work. Wow, 4:39. Wow, that's an early start. And we've got Kim driving to work as well. So good morning, Kim. Okay. So I think it is pointing to us really deciding what's important for us in this cross in the home space. What are our priorities and what we're needing to let go of if it's really not that important and we don't have to do it, we can delegate. We can. Or we're picking up too much of someone else's responsibility and we need to let the kids learn their own way, that sort of stuff. So I think that in some respects what we're being reminded of with our cross card. And also that in the Lenormand deck, that it is the last of the cards of the original, what was created as a Lenormand deck. The cross was the final step in our learnings. We do have the extras, though I haven't got any of them in this deck today, in this spread today, so it's great. And Brenda's from Ontario in Canada. Lovely to have you here from there. Michaela, good morning to you too. Lovely to have you as well. So wonderful. Now we're going to move over into that. Sometimes this cross can be a bit of a stirry card. We don't really always want to face what is our responsibilities and what we are taking on of others when we don't need to. I do think we need to put our filters on and really check what our priorities are and let go of what we're not actually needing to continue onward with. Okay, and step into your trust of self with this too. The lilies in that workspace, all I felt when I see that, I do feel a peace and calmness. And it's a bit of reflection time through your work today. It is the last day of a work week, technically, in our Australian culture. When do self-funded, self-ownees, what do you call it? Self-employed people are you doing your work just to keep a job? Are you doing your business just to keep a job, or are you actually enjoying what you do to the point of you're not getting your work-life balance too good? uh, Bring in some of that peace and calm and let go. I do feel we've got a bit of a let go, let the cycle continue, just be in its flow, because that's in the center and we pivot around this one as well. But the work really does need to have some of those reflection times, probably to double check in. Remember, we've had a bit of masculine energy through as well lately. To just, are we on the right track? No compass yet for this day today, but it's just feeling into that space, probably in a more intuitive way, and tapping into what is our answer, the help from the ancestors, because that's just what this card feels for me, is really connecting in with what's been done previously, as in historically, traditionally. It could be that you're in a workplace that has a lot of old tradition involved with it. Just let it rest and be at peace with what you're doing through the day, and allow that calmness to flow through as well. um, yeah, funny. It's the end of the working week. Lucky for some, exactly. And there's where just acknowledging that Brenda is from Ontario, Canada. There, so lovely to have her here. So wherever we are, we can be at peace, whether it's at home or at work. So bring that energy into your day, allow it to flow very nice and peacefully. We do have the decision making card here, the choices card. So it's the one that's in the main deck of the Lenormand, not like the bridges as the extended one. So you're going to have that pop up through the day today. So there's definitely going to be some choices that you're needing to make. So step into them confidently. Trust that what you're going to be deciding is the right thing, right path. And here we have for us in our home space, it is that welcoming, being welcoming, hospitable, kind. It's just like people are coming home when they're in your presence. They feel comfortable, and that you are feeling comfortable wherever you are in your day to day, so that it is as if you are at home, at peace, at peace. And I do feel that I'm really feeling that flow of a calming energy for us today. So tap into that when you feel those moments that might be a bit iffy, when you're deciding a few things. hmm Okay, and know that what you're going to shift into, what we've got as the overall, it is choose joy and have that happiness about what you're choosing, because what we've got here is the ring in the center, the outcome. It is that next in the cycle. It's that what are you promising yourself? A vow? Is it part of a vow you've given yourself, or a promise? What is a ring in significance when we gift it to each other, either as our engagement, our wedding bands, in any way that we gift a ring to someone? Is it just the bling and show offiness? Or is it really some significance in that gift that, you want things to last forever and ever, because there is no beginning, there is no end in a ring when they're made perfectly. There is no beginning, there is no end. There, even in that mandala that's in the background, that there is, which is the start, you don't know. We can just know that there is that glowing energy from that central space, from the tip of the jewel, and in whatever way that you feel its preciousness, bring it forward into your day, so that by the end of the day you can feel, wow, that was wonderful. You've felt the joy in its fullness. You've actually felt the treasure of what you've experienced in all steps in the day, whether it's been letting go of something that you've been holding on to for too long, and it's freed up time for you to do something different because you've given it back to the kids. They can tidy their rooms. Don't you do everything for others all the time, just because you're in a family, etc., etc. Even to the space of workspace too. It's bringing it all together so that by the end of the day, what you're going to have is that wonderful feeling of it's right. You've had a good day, and it's been a lovely, a joy to live. And I've got some more who've popped in. So I'm just going to acknowledge those. Um, and oh, there we go. So Brenda saying, happy to be here. Thank you for that. Yeah. And Caitlin, it makes sense for you this morning. You'll explain OP. Yeah. I'm happy for that. Good morning, Caro. Lovely to see you here too. It's lovely to have everyone here, really. And good morning to Narelle. Good, 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 good. And you certainly need the calm after a week spent. I really do feel that peacefulness. Even as I'm just looking at those lilies, I can feel my energy, instead of being, hyped up and tense like that. It's just letting it, whew, it's flowing through. And I'm really feeling the pull of what is that cosmic connection energy with spirit moving through me even now. And it's sending it, definitely is already sending out those healing energies to um, Kay's daughter's dog. So, yes, bring it on. Bring it on. And you say a commitment to something. Yeah, the ring. Well, that's your take on the reading. So, thank you. We each do have our own interpretation, and that's why I feel. Good morning, Shaz. Just saw that. Why I do feel really it is our responsibility to connect with spirit, to gain our own inner guidance. We cannot, and I think I better probably go back over to the other screen. We've looked at that for long enough. We cannot continually ask others to be responsible for us. We cannot continually ask others to make our decisions. It is a me in this body with my soul living this life. And I need to be making those decisions and making those choices and really living with the consequences of those in a way, or like we've got the card this morning, it is for joy, it's for happiness. Be happy and or content. There's so many different words to describe it all. As I said right at the start, as far as the pictures and the words, so much of meaning in our lives, we give it the meaning. So make it meaningful for you, and ask your spiritual guides and your connections with that cosmic realm. What is meaningful for you? What is meant for you, not for others? Even though I can pass on messages to others for them, at times we need that bit of a help, but ultimately the responsibility and the choices come down to us to decide and be in joy and be in our pathway, all those things. So And tough, tough, Ros. Oh, look, sometimes, look, it's just this. These are the messages I'm getting. I'm sprouting. Well, it's what's coming to my mind, and I'm sharing it. The same as you would too if you're in this space and place doing similar things, I'm sure. And Cara, you're very good with your messages and mediumship. Oh, you know, your abilities. We all are. Some just practice it more often than others. I love and making commitment to yourself was what the ring meant for you. I think that's what that one actually meant. So thank you, Kay, and truly a special lady. Oh, for this part, online family. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah, thank you, Kay. Look, I just absolutely love doing these daily live streams, and it really does feel like I miss out as much if I can't do it live. Um, but it's connection. It really is being in the energy of sharing with others, with you, because it has grown into being an online family with how we've been doing this 3 years. It's not just me who's been doing this for the 3+ years, it's you as well. And it's wonderful. I love this connection. So, yes, beautiful cards. Thank you. Blessed day to everyone. And thank you so much for that, Sarah. And yes, see you tonight. I've got to actually, I haven't got it scheduled yet, but I certainly will do that immediately after this. So, thank you. And you're making a commitment to yourself, Caro. That's wonderful. You've negotiated yourself too long. I think that's where each and every one of us really has that responsibility to self. Some not, some don't. Wonderful that you have that beautiful awareness of self too, Caro. And thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Michaela. I do like the emojis too. They're wonderful, aren't they? And Caitlin, thinking of you, Kay, yeah, all the best, everything. And now, of course, I've got the heater going. It is cold here. And Narelle, you make me think about why I can't let go of negative things in my life. Part of that, because we put a judgment, I do feel that we've got so much around us that we're being told we have to make a judgment about everything, whether it's good or bad or, a positive or negative, and all of those things that are like creating that imbalance, like giving us the polars, the opposite poles, so to speak. It's like the seesaw when you were a kid. Well, I was a kid on a sea. We did have a seesaw at home as part of our playground stuff in our home space. So, I did play on a seesaw, but it's marketing and everything. You haven't got enough. You've always got to buy more. And all of those sorts of judgments we're told we have to make when there is nothing wrong with allowing just everything to be as it is. It might feel pleasant or it might feel unpleasant, but does that make it good or bad? No, it's just being in that space, being present with what those situations are and deciding from there. I think that's probably part of that choices card today. You'll be presented with different situations, home or work, and you need to make a choice. Do it from that heart space where it's not saying good or bad, it's just what's going to be the best for all in whatever situation. It's that type of thing, I feel. Yeah. So probably is it really negative, or is it just teaching you something you need to learn for that next stage in your life there, Narelle? So anyway, I better stop preaching. It almost got preaching or lecturing or whatever. It's just what's coming into my head. So there you go. And thank you, Caitlin. Amazing to listen to. Oh, thank you. Stephanie, good morning to you. Well, good evening to you. I'm just about to finish, so do pop back to the start as soon as I've finished. Now, I had a comment from someone yesterday. Yeah, thank you, Brenda. That they couldn't find my. It was difficult to find my Buy Me a Coffee. So I thought, well, I'd put it in this little list of links for you all so that things are going to be easy to find. Come back to this chat and you've got a link. Okay, and that's the other one. There's just a few. I'm putting them all in here rather than just trying to decide now which one. There's a choice of 4 actually, because here's the Buy Me a Coffee link. I don't know what the photo is. I think it's a tea leaf cup reading I did. It's the first photo I found of a cup. Couldn't find a coffee cup, so there you go. Buy me a coffee, but it could be a tea. So that's all of that. Now, they're links now that are in the chats. So if you'd like to support me in any way or have one of those quickie short little readings, or go to my website, rosboundy.com.au, and there is that bigger, the bigger, like the 30-minute, 1 hour readings that you can purchase there. I do them similar to this. I'll record them. You can be in with me if you want to or not. Just supply the questions. There's that type of thing. The links should work. So there you go. And Kim's at work now. So have a great day, everyone. Missed a few this week, so great to catch up. Oh, it's wonderful to have you catching up and being here, Kim. I love to see each and every one of the family, so to speak. So lovely to see you. So nearly caught your renner. Yeah, you did nearly quite. But you have caught the tail. The tail's part of the body. Go back to watch the rest of it, but that's all right. And oops, squash a few. Oh, squash a few. Oh, you're in the private group. So that one you need to actually click up, and I've got a troll just at the end. That'd be right. Just click on the link to give permission. You only have to do that once, so that next time that you're in that card group, that you can actually be seen for the next one. So thank you so much for joining me. And thank you, Nikki, wishing me a calm, happy day. Thank you. Look, it's going to be a joy because I've got that owl that says so. I just love the owls. I just love doing all of this and planning and scheduling. So I'll see some of you tonight for the Friday's fun chat, whatever I've called it. I can never remember because it's changed a bit. Leanne may or may not be with. Oh, shit. I nearly trod on peanuts. Whoops. Leanne Winston, Psychic Medium. Some of you may know her, some may not. She is mostly able to join me, but lately not because she's got family things to deal with. So it could be a surprise if she can. So certainly check it out tonight, same places pretty much, or tomorrow morning at the 8 o'clock again, same time as now ish, but half an hour ago ish. So thank you. Keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.